for this invaluable this sector, this public sector that we need, the public sector that they're there to secure us and to reassure us, right? And when you don't give them resources to do that, how can you hold them responsible? How? So to answer your question, how do you deal with this thing, with the corruption in the police force? I say let's go back to the government, because the government is supposed to be the watchdog over this agency, and you need to provide them with the resources. Sit at the bargaining table and give these men and women what they deserve, and what they deserve for so long. Some of them get paid for overtime with them work for already. And by the way, while we're on that subject, who get the big contract for the barriers them, for the states of emergency, and the canopies and the porta potty? Who get them contracted? Because when this thing over, and I have pictures of it, when the states of emergency, when them over, somebody's getting paid, because these things are still there in the community. What a waste. And one more thing before I go. The Dan Webby, what was it? 2 months ago, he made a statement saying that of the 95 billion Jamaican dollars allocated to the Ministry of National Security, some of that money should be going to the JCF. Of the 95 billion, only 17% was spent. That was 2 months ago, and the fiscal year ends March 31st, right? Fiscal year ends next month. We don't know how much money spent. And he said he was going to have a committee and they were going to look into it. We don't hear not more about that, right? But the one thing we do know is that the police not getting their fair share of resources. I have policemen calling me, asking me in the diaspora to see if we can send down engines for vehicles, because they don't have enough vehicles. The engine them mash up, and the government not pick, even though they have money allocated for this. And the same week that Dan Webby mentioned that they had only spent 17%, the Minister of National Security was slated to get an additional, I think it's 9 billion Jamaican dollars on top of the 95 for them for them now spend. And by the way, somebody's supposed to go and check and see how much money the Minister of National Security returned to the Treasury, the National Treasury, every year. Them send back money because them don't spend the money. The police commissioner, he has the power to promote people up to the rank of sergeant on the spot. Ask him how much money he send back for that out of that promotion budget there. Ask him how much money he send back every year, because he don't promote the people, them deserving, hardworking people. We ever hear this nonsense? I'm on a corporal for 15 years, 20 years. We ever hear this? We ever hear this?
I'm 25. I'm 20.
You know, and the money is there. The money is there. Them send back the money every year because them don't spend it, because the police commissioner is not doing what he's supposed to be doing. Him forgot to.
All right. Well, we see what time I'm running. I can